Hello and welcome to episode 8 of Frantic Fanny's journey through the 4 Ps. My name's Tabitha Pascoe and I'm the business and lifestyle game changer, and I help ambitious and passionate business owners create businesses that support the lifestyle they truly desire. And I do that through the 4 Ps, through personal development, all about your winning mindset, through people, leveraging your business through people, performance, your sales, your KPIs, and of course process, all the processes in your business that glue it all together. And that's what I do. Now, last time we were looking at Frantic Fanny's pricing structure, and today we're going to look at the identity shift she went through. Really fascinating part of her journey. Now, picture the scene. She's been in business for over 6 years at this point, and she's doing everything. She is the performer, she's dancing, she's singing, she's stilt walking, she's the fire artist, she's the face painter. She does it all, and she's really good at all of it, and she loves it. But she also does the business development, does the accounts, finds the people, invoices the clients. She does all that stuff too. And that definitely makes for a very, very busy person, which is what she was when we started working together. And one of the things that we started to talk about was her identity, and what I made her aware of was that when we really started talking about what her identity was, it was very much about being a performer. Now, most people that go into business, they're going to business because they're very good at the thing that they do, whether it be coaching, a therapist, a photographer. Often it'd be something that might have been a hobby they turn into a business, or it could be a previous career that they've then decided they can do it better and make more money than by doing it themselves. So you're usually really good at the thing that you do, and she was exactly the same. She loved performing. It was absolutely, it lit her up. It was a lot of her background. Her degree was in dancing, and she just loved performing arts, loved it. And the problem with that is, obviously, at an identity level, if you think about the neurological levels, the identity is what's second one down from purpose, is that when you have an identity of a performer, which is what she had very much resonated with the identity of a performer. It meant that she would not act inconsistent with that. So it meant every job that come in, rather than outsourcing it to her team, she'd want to do it herself. So we did some work around that to go, okay, well, if currently you're saying I am a performer and that's your identity, then what does an identity of a business owner look like? And let's see if we can get into that. So we did quite a lot of work around shifting from the performer identity and stepping into business owner. And it reminded me of a story that Tony Robbins tells, and this is what I explained to her when we were doing this session, which is about the scorpion and the frog. Now, the scorpion and the frog were at the side of a bank, and the scorpion needed to cross the river. Obviously, scorpions can't swim. So he said to the frog, "Can I jump on your back? And can you carry me across to the other side?" And the frog said, "Well, I'm not stupid. I wouldn't do that because scorpions eat frogs. They kill frogs. So why would I let you get on my back and go across?" And the scorpion said, "But that would be silly, because if I bit you or I killed you on the way over, I would die too. So I'm not going to do that. I would never do that." And the frog was like, okay. So he thought about it for a while, and then he thought, okay, fine. So the scorpion hopped on the back of the frog, and the frog was swimming along across the river, and suddenly, out of nowhere, the scorpion bit him and stung him, and he started to die. And the frog said, "I don't understand. Why did you kill? Like, why have you bitten me? Why have you stung me? You said you wouldn't." And the scorpion said, "Well, yes, but I'm a scorpion, and that's what scorpions do. They sting frogs." Anyway, moral of the story is the scorpion had an identity which said that scorpions killed frogs. So even though it was going to kill him to do that, the scorpion couldn't act inconsistently with his identity. And it's no different in business. So if you're the person who does the doing, then actually moving in from that mindset and that identity into business owner. And then we started really looking at the business and about how she could really step into that. And so what started to happen is she started to think, well, actually, I don't need to do that piece of work. So as the work came in, we started to set some rules around, well, at what point would she take the work on? And it had to be something that was profitable, that was easeful for her, that was local to her. So back to some of the other stuff we've talked about before, about making things a bit easier for her. So that's her shift from a performer to a business owner. Now obviously she still loves performing, and it had to be a part of it because that's who she is, but it's certainly significantly reduced over time, and she did a lot less of the performing and just pick and choose exactly what she really wanted to do, rather than her automatic reaction. The reptilian brain came in and went, oh, I want to do that, I want to do that, I want to do that, I'll do that, I'll do that, I'll do that. And it stopped, and she started to say, actually no, this is what I'm going to do, and everything else I'm going to outsource. So yes, that's the story of the identity shift. Now, next time we are going to be looking at how she started to work smarter, not harder. And I love this stuff about really getting the sweet spot in your business. And I will be sharing some of her strategies that we looked at for working smarter, not harder. Now, if you want to tune into any of the other episodes and this episode, you can go to my YouTube channel, which is Game Changer Tabitha, or you can go to my website, which is www.gamechangertabitha.co.uk. Better still, come along and meet Fanny for yourself, which is the second Tuesday of every month in Chelmsford in Essex from 9:30 till 12:30. Anyway, I will catch you soon. I will catch you in a couple of weeks, because it's every other Thursday at 11 o'clock on Facebook, to talk about working smarter, not harder. Anyway, see you then.